unique is what? Only one. Now, let us see, like, what do we have as part of what? Be a customer. Can you see, guys? So first, last, and whatever has been flagged, right? I think so. Out of 9, 2 we created. So we have got 7 or whatever. So which means 7 records have been converted to a single or unique record, which is going to be the golden record. What is that golden record here? The value A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J. This also has got next highest number of characters. Yeah. Yes or no? This one has got most. Yeah. Next one is that. It is also created based on what? Longest only, right? Yes or no? So that's it, which means we created first and last as golden records, but we left or we leave it to this MDM to take supply rest of them flag for auto merge. It is done what? Auto merge based on C3 column that it took what most recent data. Yes or no? Which is A, B, C, D, F, G, I, J, and that it has got more characters. That's what we inserted. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. So this way they can take a call. Even this also they can flag for auto merge, but we have done hybrid approach in the sense some you created as part of merge manager, some leave it to auto merge process, so that we could be able to see the effect of both, which is some manual, some auto. Yeah. But we can also flag all for auto merge except first one. First one is unique record, right? Yes or no? So that's it. Yeah. So I hope you could able to the same result. Right?
Narsima,
Yes,
just
please.
to hello, yeah, just to add on this in a match table, we can see the match score. We have a one attribute. Maybe it's in the current version. I'm not sure, but yeah, we have a yes.
Yes. Not only current, commercial version you'll have it. This is a trail, right?
Yeah,
This is a trail version. Commercial version you will have it.
10.3 plus.
10.3 you will have it. Commercial. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we can see that 98, 92, something like that in number
That
range.
particular. Even in
Yeah.
merge manager tool, see that number.
Okay.
Yeah. There also you can see percentage of match. Yeah. Yes. So fine. So that's the first example we talked about with the fuzzy, right? Now let us talk about performing these actions. On the right side, you can see multiple actions, right? Only one only we did. Now let us see the effect of those actions and see what we get from that. Yeah? We have not talked about it. So let us talk about that, right? So before we get there, so let us try to again same thing. Let us generate it. Yes, commit. Yeah. Now let us run same process, which is match. Load. Yes, now let us see the data. Yes, so 9 rows we have, 9 plus. Now let us run the merge. Sorry, match. Yes. So can you see here the same thing, right? We got the same thing. There is no change because we have not done any change. Just to perform this actions, we are trying to do it again. Nothing else. Yeah. Okay. Now you guys need to help me here. First thing, accept the unmerged record as unique. which is whatever record that you select, we can create it as what? Golden record. That is perform first record, which is done. Now second record, or let us take accept. Can you see here? Accept all records without a match in the assignment list. Meaning what? So let us say there could be multiple unique records with no match. Unique records is no match, right? So in that case, are we going to convert them to golden records? If yes, then we can perform this. But assigned list means what? Assignment list means what? The records which are assigned to this data steward, like whoever has logged on to this March manager. So all the unique records will be converted to golden records that are assigned to this data steward. Do we have any unique records? If we have, it will be done. So before we say yes, let us see whether we can see only one golden record, rest all for March. Let us run and see the effect of that. We don't have any unique thing, right? If there are no unique, there won't be any change. No? Yes. So no change here. We can also verify it in the backend. Yeah, can you see here? There's only one recorded font unique, which is 21 with a value of ABCD. Yeah. So now the next question. Yeah. Next question. Let's say we have one more button here. What is that? Accept all records without a match. Meaning what? Meaning what? It is extension to previous button. Meaning all the records where there are no matches for the complete data in the base object table, irrespective of whether they have been assigned to this steward or others. So we are going to consider all the records. It's a very dangerous button. If we do that, all the records where there are no matches in the base object table will be converted to golden records. But here we assign all to one, so you will not see any effect of this. No. Yes, let's run. Can you see here? There is no change. Yeah, only first two. Let's scroll what still indicator value 2, right? So that's it. This is the third button. And fourth, view cross reference. Select one record. Can you see? Cross ref. Now let us talk about XREF table data. If you click on it, so you can see source system name, PK source object, and other columns data. Now the question, let us say data steward has decided to modify this particular data. In that case, we can click on edit a record because data steward can perform any data manipulation. For example, let's say we are performing here with some modification for C2 column. We can modify that. Now tell me guys, how many records that we can see in the class of table? Is it 9 or something else? What is the total count in the base object table? So we can see the row count 9, right? All rows space 9. Yeah. Now, what will be the count in cross reference? 9 or less than 9 or more than 9 or something else?
Same only.
Same, huh? Sure.
We just edited, right?
Yes, which means there is one extra, right? we expect one extra because we modified one record and whatever modification will be done, right? Where do you track it? By using what? Extra table. Can you see? There's a new entry. There are two entries can be seen. One, we got it from CRM source system. Other, we just modified from, I think we modified C2 column 5. Can you see? This is original data. This is a modified data, which is recorded against with the admin source system. So this is a new entry in the extra table, which is 9 plus 1. It will be 10. Right, no? Yeah, let us verify that. Any change that you do, right? So it will be recorded against with the, see, all rows fetched 10. And what is that modified one? See, we can see it here. So against with source system, because whatever change that we do, right, it will be logged against the source system. It is from which source system this particular record got modified. So this is 0. Admin modified this record, right? And what was the change? We can see source last update date and change. I think we've already seen that in the front end, right? So same thing. So we can also see in the back end. Can you see only C2 column? C1, C3, we did not touch. Only C2 column got modified, like triple to whatever we just appended. Yep. Clear now? So this way we could able to what log the changes with respect to source system within XREF table. Yep. Fine. Now the question. Let me ask next question. Let us say if you let's say here we got two entries, right? If I modify it again, now how many rows do we expect in XREF table? Is it going to be 10 or 9 or something else? Yeah.
10 only.
10 only, yeah. Why?
11. Because another change happened, right?
Wouldn't that be on the same cross reference?
Exactly. Let us say I'll put here 5, 5, same column. Remember, guys, in case this, remember, again, XREF table will be used from which source system record has come from which source system record got modified or record got deleted, record got merged. These are all manipulations, right? But here we are trying to perform same manipulation, but manipulation against the same source system, yeah, not from different source system, right? That is why only update would take place, but no addition of new record. Let us say that. If the source system change happens, you are right. The count will be 11. If the source system change doesn't happen, right? The count will be the same, but you can see modified data. So let's verify that. Here itself, we can just read cross reference. Can you see? Only two entries are there. This itself will tell us. So we got only latest modified data here, 555. We just appended, right? So same thing you will see in the backend also. Yeah.
But this,
Correct, no?
but this change will be
Yes.
this change will be
Yes,
there in
please.
the extra history table.
Except table. Oh, this
Extra
if
history
you enable
table.
history, then all the changes will be logged. Is you are right. If you enable history, you are right. Yeah,
Okay.
but here, so against the source system, whatever latest modification happened, right? That we can see. If it is the first time you are modifying, right? New entry will be shown up here. You got right? Yeah. Fine. So that's it. Yeah. So that's about simple example with respect to what modification. Yeah. Now let's go to again March Manager. So edit part we discussed, view cross reference we discussed. Flag change.
Hey,
What does
Narasimha,
it
sorry
mean?
to interrupt.
Yes, please.
You mentioned, but I didn't get that. Like when you say accept all records without a match in the assignment list, why system did not consider them and not accept it?
Because here we got only 9 rows, right? Yes or no? So if you go back here, So 50 rows we assigned, but we got only what 9 rows in this what they call in this base object table. This is all are assigned to one steward only. But the third button accept all records without a match, meaning if we have many other data stewards, like a data steward 2, 3, where they have got some more records, right? Yes, sir.
Mhm.
That case, you will see the effect of this particular button because it will take all the records from the base object table, and wherever we have got unique records, right, all of them will be converted to golden records. But this guy, it does only for the record which are assigned to this current data steward who logged on to this merge manager. You know,
Okay.
yeah. So fine.
But this
Now,
Narasimha, this third button is accessible by all data steward, right? Or only admin?
yes. No, again, we provide a permission, full control on them. So that we'll see. So by using one configuration, adding users plus security access manager, we can control that. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So super data steward, normal data steward, we can add multiple rows, then corresponding permissions can be given. Yeah. Yes. So now let us go with what another button, which is flag. So flag means what? Change the status from one to another. For example, first one will come to that later. So queued for match. What is indicated for queued for match, please? 3. Correct, no? Yes or no? Let's say we selected this record. Then we are selecting queued for match. So indicator value will be what? 3. Let us see that. See, because of 3, it disappeared from here. Because in Merge Manager, we can see the records which are queued for merge. Right? Now let us see in the backend. So here, right? Yes. Yeah. Now, can you see 3 here? For this record, we just change the flag. Yeah? So which means if data steward feels that this particular record again need to undergo as part of what the match process in the subsequent run. In that case, they will take a call either 3 or even 4 also. 4 means we can reset as a new record. Yes, reset as a new record. For example, we selected this, yeah, and then reset as new record. Yeah. So which means it has to undergo again, change it to 3, 3 to 2, like tokenization, all that. Now we can see that effect in the backend. What is indicator value, guys? If you say reset as new record, is it 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 9?
4.
4. Yeah, perfect. So yes, new record is indicated 4, right? So you can see that. Yeah. And then now we have put on hold. Put on hold means indicator value 9. So you can see as part of this tab. Yeah. So this normally happens in case if steward is not sure about this particular record. Yeah. So later on, they can take a look at those records, take a decision like what to be done by consulting with the respective users. Yeah. So put on hold. Yeah. So now we can see all the records which are on hold, right? They'll be part of this tab, but in the back end, you will have indicator value 9. Can you see here? 9 we can see. Yeah. So I think, yeah, there is one more which is reassign. In case this particular steward is not sure about any record, right? Then, so they can reassign that particular record to some other steward. Yeah, like whatever. Here we got only one user. So you won't see any effect because if you have multiple users, so probably we can let's try. We can add users by using this, then assign to that particular user and log on by using that user and see the record in this page. So we can see that. Yeah. So then let's say he's the right person to take a control on that particular record because let's say that has come from some other DNB source system. And let's say he is very clear on that DNB source system, then he will take a call like what we do. Yeah. So that's it about all the flag. I think we covered all right. That's it. Any questions on this? In the top pane, which is unmerged pane part. Yeah.
So, Rasya, not on this, but I have the question on match and merge only.
Yeah.
Can I go it? Okay. So,
Yes,
so very generic, and it's happened like I have seen in most of the MDM, it happens. Okay. So if on day one, suppose my two records got merged, ABC and ABC dot on fuzzy match rule. Okay. Now, for some reason on day 10, suppose that ABC, his name is changed to XYZ. Okay. And that update gone and flown into MDM, and in XREF, it has updated the value from ABC to XYZ. Now in XREF, I see XYZ and ABC dot. Okay, so MDM here is not automatically unmerges the record, right? And the merge which happened earlier is become invalid now. So what could be done, or if this is expected behavior, or what else can be done to avoid this situation? Because this can happen, data may get changed over the period of time. So all the merges which happened previously will become invalid eventually.
Yes.
So how to handle these situations then?
So we take most recent master data, but any change can happen, Rahul. It's a manual change you did, right? It can
No,
also
in
happen
batch
data
also,
Yeah.
from batch also we get update, right?
Exactly. That also can come. Yeah, anything can happen. Your case is normal case, it can happen anytime. But let us say again, so we'll leave it to steward, right? So they will take a call, like which is the right one. If it's the wrong one, they'll just place it on hold. They'll have a discussion. After that, they'll take a call. What would be the right value? That's a one way, Rahul. But other way, let's say if you have selected auto merge, yeah. So then it's a big problem. Auto merge case normally this kind of situation will not occur because auto merge normally we go with what exact matches. So XYZ ABC is a lot of change. Exact will never occur. Usually such kind of records will go to what either unique or it will go to steward. Yeah, then steward will take a call or they'll be considered as what unique records. One of them will occur.
Sorry, but I'm not saying the XYZ and ABC. I know XYZ and ABC will not match. What I'm saying is on day one, ABC and ABC were exact, so they got match and match, right? Now, on further dates, on delta loads, on further down the line, the ABC value got changed to XYZ. Now that XYZ is got updated in the XREF, how the data steward will know that the value is got changed and the merge will become invalid? Because he will think that, okay, this merge is happened incorrectly, right?
Also, let's come from the beginning. Who changed that? Is it a steward change or
From
from
batch.
source?
From source, the data got changed or updated, you can say.
That is fine. So source data from source system it got changed. Okay.
Yes.
Then you'll have last provided system and corresponding latest modified data in base object table also you'll have it.
Correct.
Plus latest modified data, right? Okay. Good. Next step.
So yeah, so in XREF we have ABC and XYZ now, because earlier it was ABC because it got merged on the exact match. Now I have the ABC and XYZ.
Okay. Okay.
So now I have
That's
ABC and
fine.
XYZ in XREF. But that becomes an invalid merge, right? Now
Invalid means you'll have new unique record because it's totally different record, right? So then those records can be viewed by steward. That's one way to take a look at what will be done because wrong modification or wrong entry, whatever, right? They will take a call, Rahul, because totally different record, right? Yes or no, Rahul? Yeah. So or they'll compare with what previously processed master data. Then they will take a call. Okay, something totally severe changes happen. They'll just revert back to the right data. So the steward will have full control on that now. Yeah.
Okay, but my question is the same. How the steward will get to know? Because there are a lot of cases in our current MDM also. We have these situations.
No, you have Rahul, steward also. See, once you perform match and merge, there is a history, right? It's a
Mhm.
history. There is a history there where you can see the changes. Just right in March minus also we can see, in data minus also we can see.
Yeah.
History of changes. So from that they'll get to know, right? How? No.
Mm.
Yeah. So then they'll take a call. Okay, some severe changes happen, then they'll take a decision like what to be done with such kind of changes. Yeah. But everything will be tracked here out. So unknowingly some or adults MDM will get into very severe problems if you can't track such kind of changes out. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can in our MDM solution right now, in almost all the domains we have this problem where MDM doesn't
But yes,
automatically unmerge the record when the match column data is get changed. So we have so in our case we have implemented some manual processes to unmerge the data if the incoming data is getting changed. So we compare it with XREF, we unmerge it, and
we
we
should not.
make those record reprocess match and merge. Yeah,
Yeah, but I think that process is okay, manual process. But I think we should not do that, taking a decision of unmerged for any changes. That change could be even right also, right change also, right? Now, what do you say? Yeah,
yeah,
we don't
that
know.
change can be
Today, my name is Narsimha. Due to some reason, let's say some reasons, right? I changed Narsimha to something else because of some reason. Forget about it. Then we need to consider data change, right? It could be even right data also. We don't know. Yeah. So unmerged may not be.
but then the merge which happened earlier is got invalid right now. That should be unmerged, right?
No.
The merge
No,
which previously happened is now become invalid.
No. So it could be valid or invalid. This it depends. For example, ABC could be changed to XYZ in some valid cases also. Some cases invalid also. Yeah. Let's say last time what you call master data is ABC. Now let us say suddenly we got XYZ change. Example like my name got changed due to many reasons. In that case, XYZ should have the latest one, which is the right data. Is the fun
Okay.
much.
So mostly
yes,
on this,
it is a
on such
really
cases, okay, on such cases,
Yeah.
data steward should take a call. You mean to say, right? Because they
Exactly.
are
So we
okay.
need to, yes, exactly. We need to leave it to the steward. Let them take a call because they'll have deeper experience on data and business, right?
Correct.
Instead
Correct.
of we doing. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Thanks.
Yeah, fine. Thank you. So now, I think we covered this unmerged pen buttons, right? Yeah. Any questions on these buttons? I think we covered all in simple terms. Yeah.
Yeah, Narasimha.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so Narasimha, do we have any provision like different data steward get different assignment list
Different data stewards.
or different assignment list
Yeah,
for
here we
the
assign,
manual
right?
one?
As loading data, like let's say 100 records. First 105, 50 records will go to steward one. So next set of what we call 50 records can go to some other steward. We can assign here itself.
Where?
Sivendra.
Yeah, Narasimha, where you are mentioning where we can assign?
In merge, as part of logging on to merge itself, add to assignment list. Yeah. So let us say senior data steward, they log in, they'll assign. So user one, this many records, steward two, this many records, all of that. Then they'll log in and then start working on those records. That's what normally happens in reality, Sivendra.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah. So fine. So now let us start getting into what middle pane, where we can see matched records, right? Here also we can see what, yeah, before that. So from which table this data has come, guys? Is it from XREF table or BIGO table or match table or something else? Yeah. From which table?
BO
This
table.
middle pane.
BO table.
Sorry.
BO table.
What about top one? Unmerged pane. This from which table?
BO,
All
BO
view
table.
only.
BO,
Yeah,
yes.
all BO only. Unmerged, matched, and cell data all are from BO only, right? So that's okay. Now, can you see here, if you look at view cross-reference, no? There's only one entry. Now, can we modify this, which is match data? Answer is yes. See, either modify here, here it won't make any difference. Yeah, we are simply modifying what VO data, right? Yes, sir. For example, 222, 22888, whatever. Yeah, we modified it. Yeah. Now, how many entries that we can see in the backend table? Is it now? Earlier we have seen, I think 10, right? Now, what will be the count? One extra. Yeah. So because some other record, right? Yeah. So earlier we modified same record 2 times, one entry. Here, first time, one new entry. Next time when you do, right? Only one only with modified data. Yeah. So we can see modified data. Yes, we modified here also C2, right? So right, this is the last one. This one is the current one. Yeah. Yes, 888, right? So that's it, which means we can modify even from what middle pane or here, both are same only. And modify data we can see as part of view cross references. Now next button, can you see here? Match rule. Yeah. So we can say match rule set. Why we need this information for data steward, guys? Can you try to answer this? Why data steward need to know this? Like which rule set, which rule, which execution, where match purpose, type of match level, what column. Why data steward need to know this? Yep. Yep. Can someone answer this question? Execution is okay. He doesn't need that. Yeah. So, but match rule number, that also it doesn't need. Why? Will he go to schema and check that? It doesn't make sense. Rule set. So the meaningful name, it makes sense. Or else that's also doesn't make sense. What makes sense here is one, match purpose. Second, loose, and the column that we use. These three are going to help them to take a call. Okay, so we have got a rule which is match level as loose. So we need to consider very non-close matching records. You know, in that case, they look at this data based on this particular match level. That too for address. You know, because the kind of representation format for address differs from other identities. So these three are going to play very key role for data steward to take a call. That is why we need to see this. So other things are just like from where they have been derived, right? So they're just like a dummy. But for data steward, these three are important. It's mainly last two, loose and column. Yeah. So then history part, this is what I was saying. Can I say history here? Whatever change that we did, all of them, we can just see it here. And if you have any relationship, we can see it. If there are no, we cannot see it here. Now, this I did not talk about. View potential or search for potential matches. So you see, potential is very close or non-close, whatever. Even sometimes it could be all also. If you click on it, you will see many. You know? So we can specify. You know? See, we'll see what I've just what do you call. I did not apply any filter, so we can see all the potential matches for this is selected record. Yeah, but if you go to other record, it will be gone. But so then just to see like what all the records potential matches, right? They can click over the data steward. After that, they can decide like what to do. Yeah. So that's it about matched data pane. And the last one is what cell data. Why we need column level information, guys? Can someone answer this question? 1 point or 2 points, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. See, we need column level. Why? Trust is going to play very key role, right? To perform merge. Yes, sir. So how do you define trust? Column level, right? Related to any source system. We all know that. We have done it already. Yeah. So now, first question. If you want to perform any trust override, you know, if you have any trust enabled columns here, can you see? Let's say C2, I think we enabled. So we can just click on this. See, override. So specify appropriate trust. I think we talked about trust override at row level. This is where we do, guys. Then click on next and specify what this is 100 and minimum, let's say 90. Let's take this. So which means we can modify this trust. Let us say by default, latest data will have highest trust, yeah, over previously processed data. Now, other way we need to do. Let's say if data steward feels that old data is better than new data. In that case, they can override. That's one realistic case where we override the trust. Yeah, remember that. Likewise, you can think many. Let us say source 1, source 2. Source 1 has highest trust, source 2 lowest trust, but source 2 has got good data. In that case, we need to change that behavior. So that's a second case where they can modify trust. Yeah? So that's a column level thing. And next, if you want to perform what you call merge while looking at these two records, then can you see here? There's a button here. Merge the unmerged record with the matched. So these two, one of them will be survived based on these two records. Yeah? So now we can just select it and say yes. See, merge was successful. So this way also they can perform. They'll pick up best two records, then pick up the best out of best two records. So that's what we do. Our normal matching records also fine instead of best. Yeah. Same thing. We can just follow with what others. Yeah. And then we can also repeat the same thing for others. Yeah. If you want to do it, you will have too many what you call golden records now. Yep, now they're all disappeared. So now we can have some even pending records. What's pending in the sense the indicator value to also. Yeah, can you see, guys? So 1, 1, 1, 1, whatever. See total how many were? 1, 2 golden records. Rest all what pending, which we converted, right? So that's it. Yeah. So this way they can also perform merge by looking at what cell data. Yeah. So that's it. So about all the actions. I think one I did not cover. This is, can you see here, multiple selection, meaning we can get the complete base object table data and select, let's say, first 3 or in bit randomly 3, 4, 10 reports and perform flag change or accept as unique records or assignment list, whatever, right? Select the records, we can also perform actions. So that part, I think I did not cover. So rest, I think I covered that. Yeah. So multiple selection equals contact exercise, very simple. Just enable this checkbox and select the n number of records. Let's say accept unmerged record as unique, can do that. So those 3, let's say selected, 3 will be converted to golden records. So that way we can do it. Yeah. Other than that, I think I covered. Yeah. So that's about merge managers. Yeah. So that's it. Now let us say we need to perform. Can we perform data change for golden record, guys? Yeah. Now I need to answer this question. Yeah. So can we perform data change for golden record? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Because data steward have full control, guys. He can perform change for any kind of record. It's a new record, good for match, good for merge, record kept on hold, or even golden record. Any
So,
state or
mm,
status
Let's say on this on the same. So, are you talking about the SMOS system, the state management override system? One of the system we configure. Only one system we configure as a SMOS system. Only that SMOS system can perform these upgrades, right? To change if from the UI, if I don't.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So did you
Yeah,
configure
these are
the
the
SMOS in this lab? I think I didn't see that. I think
yes,
everybody
ma'am.
else also can see SMOS system.
What's it again? His system?
The SMOS, the state management override system, the one of the system we can
Yes,
mark it
S1,
as
right?
SMOS,
Mm-hmm.
SMOS. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so logic no. While building these validation rules also, we use the same thing. I think Rahul would have noticed, right? S dot S1 dot we do, right? Yes or no? While building validation rules also. Same thing will be used even here to perform changes at top level, Rahul. Yeah, fine. Now let us start getting into what you call data manager. So data manager using data any state means what? Active, pending, deleted. Status means 94321. So anything can be changed in data manager. So again, so this requires a lot of knowledge, guys. So let's say we finish all. See here, we could able to see whatever records that we have in the base object table. Yes or no? Yeah. So how many records we have it in the backend? So all can be seen here, irrespective of any status. So here, let's say count 5, right? So all 5 records can be seen here. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, all 5 records can be seen here. But some I've got what I call indicator value 2, indicator value 1, and rest different. So which means we from that we can say that all of them can be seen, you know, as part of data management. That's a first step, you know, a first change in the merge manager. You know? So, and once you get the data here, right? So multi-selection, we can do it here. Here also we have multi-selection. So which means we can select, let's say, first 2 records where we can perform a flag change from whatever. Let's say we got some flag, right? Flags for each, right? Then let's say we select set as new records. So now if you go back and look at here, see here, 2 records converted to what? 4. So both the golden records have been converted to 4. Can this happen, guys, in reality? Can someone answer with one business case where it can happen converting master data to our golden record to a new record? Can it
In
happen
case
in
of
reality?
unmerge, in case of unmerge, it can happen, right? If I unmerge the record.
Anything else?
Manual merge.
Yes, madam. I didn't get.
Manual merge as well.
No. Anything else? Unmerge is fine. Yeah. Unmerge just like a revert back. So anything else? Let us say, yeah. Let me give one business case. Let us say today we processed what you call our own flow, like landing, staging, loading, match, merge, all that we have done. At the end of it, we got the request from customer through mail or phone, whatever, right? So this golden record should not go to consumers because of such and such reason, whatever, yeah, business criticality, whatever reason, right? In that case, data still have full control, right? They're just going to mark as what new record, so that this record on the next business day, it can undergo as part of what, whatever match merge process. So that's one. The last minute changes, it can happen. So can you think another business case where it can change from 1 to 4? One unmerged is okay. Second, let us say what we discussed just now. Can you think anything other than that? Because I think you also can play role of data steward. Yeah. So because some companies they not hire for data steward. So even some senior people from the team, right? They'll consult with end user and then they'll start playing on this particular role data steward. In that case, you need to know these factors. Yeah. Yeah. So another case, let us say we have done master data creation. We create a golden record. But at the end of it, we got to know that we made a mistake, severe mistake. That's our own mistake. Yeah. Like unmerge was trying to talk, right? Instead of doing unmerge, what we could do is you can just change the flag. No unmerge. We are just changing the flag. Yeah. So that also could happen. So which means what we are not making this record available to outsiders because our mistake should not appear outside. But if you do that, let's say it's a customer data. This customer data will not be visible for consumers. Then how do you take care of that? If you unmerge, also record will be gone. If you change the flag also, so then it will not appear for that downstream application. Then how do you make it available? So then they'll correct it. Who are they? Data steward. Then again they'll remark as what? 1. Consolidation indicator 1. Then consumers they can see what good data. Remember that. So these things can also be done by the steward. Steward have full control, guys. They don't need to follow this staging all that. Just by looking at the data, they can take a call. Like whatever they want, they can do it. Remember that, yeah. Likewise, you can think of several flows. I think we talked about 2-3 flows. Yeah? So fine. Now let us talk about on hold. So we just talked about one multi-selection we covered here, and second we converted bold and cross to 4, and results we talked about it. Yeah? Fine. So before we get to the on hold, let us talk about other actions here. This 3 part we discussed. Edit we can perform here also, guys. It is similar to what we discussed in what merge manager. There is no change. Yeah. So effect of this particular change, we can see it because first time we are seeing this. See 12, right? One extra record has come in. Yeah. So 603 records. So we can see the change also here. Yeah. 244. Yeah. That's what we did. So that is fine. Now the next question. Yeah. Now if we want to revert back this particular change. Yeah. How do you do that? In MDM Hub, we modified it. So we need to revert back to it. Unmerge, right? Can you see here to do that in the middle pane, we can see cross-reference instances. Yeah. So middle pane, right, which is extra data, right? So where we can see unmerge. So whatever modification that you want to take back. Yeah. So we can just, that's a one way to look at it. So click on this and perform. You cannot modify one, you need to select. Click on that. Say yes. See, this will disappear. This how we can perform what we call. This is just like undoing the change. Yeah. Now let us say we are performing what we call. We have got lots of cross-reference records for this particular record. Now we need to perform some unmerge. So how do you do that? Can you do it, guys? Let's say this has to be unmerged from this particular record. Now, or this has to be unmerged from this particular record. Can you do it? So to do that, first we need to understand how this particular unmerge is going to work. Yeah. So answer is what? So we can draw the diagram before we perform unmerge. What we talked about is a linear unmerge, where we can see, let us say we have worked on one parent. Yeah, one parent. Then we have, let us say, child, and then let's say we have worked on two grandchildren. Then there's one more here. Fine. Now let us try to connect this one, and this is connected to this, and also this, and also this. Now let us say we have this kind of data. Now we need to perform based on what? Linear unmerge. How do you do it, guys? So linear merge of this particular second record, which is for which the parent is what? This one. How do you unmerge, guys? So if you go with a linear unmerge, then what happens? This particular record will be taken out. Then grandchildren's will be merged back to this parent. This how this particular unmerge would take place in case of linear unmerge. Now let us extend this with what? Tree unmerge. As the name suggests, if you try to what we call unmerge this particular record from the parent record, then how it works? Complete delink would take place, which means we delink. So there is no link between what we call parent record. So we totally delink it. So this is how what I call tree unmerge would take place. Such kind of unmerges also can be seen as part of this particular what we call this is by using next unmerge, which we call tree unmerge. Yeah. So then raw data we can see it here, text data that we get from raw table or original source system data, and bottom we can see what commit the changes, and cell level data can be seen in the bottom, which is a cross reference on the right side. On the left side we can see what base object table data. Then each column data we can see it. Then we can take a call whether to increase a trust or not for trust enabled base object, trust enabled columns within this base object. Yeah. If the trust is not enabled for any column, we cannot do. For example, here trust is enabled. Can you see this button got enabled? Now we can start changing the behavior. Let's say here we got some number. Here also we got some number for cross reference. By default, what happens? Most recent data will be survived. Now we need to reverse that behavior. Then in that case only we'll override this particular what we call first. I think we talked about one example, right? Same concept holds good even in what data manager. Yeah. So that's some of the features I talked about it, but major thing which I didn't discuss was adding the record, which we don't need landing, staging, load, nothing is required. Directly we can add data to this particular base object table. So we'll talk about it on tomorrow's session. So yeah, if you have any questions, we can discuss, or else we'll stop here, guys.
Hey, Narsimha, so this multiple selection checkbox here, it works only on the first table, not on the second one.
Yes, base object table, you are right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But what if we want to, let's say, unmerge multiple entries together?
Unmerge what? Multiple selections like this here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let us say, yeah. So that situation, when does it happen? So one business case, normally what happens is base object, we take care of deciding what to be done. Cross reference, that's a good question. multiple unmerge can be done. But like I talked about one diagram, right? If you try to do unmerging this, then there is a chance to make a mistake. So one at a time is an advisable thing, but all we can do it, but there's a chance to make a mistake. Uma? That's one example. And second, let us say, not only unmerge, if you want, let us say, delete multiple records, which is soft deletion, I can say, right? Yes or no? In that case, we can perform soft deletion on what? In normally we do it on what? Again, base object table. So we don't do it on. And third, yes, there will be some cases in class type also multi, like you said, merge you can do it, but again, there is chance to make a mistake. So yeah, so mostly we'll focus on base object table. That's what they have just given the option for view.
Okay. So because this is error prone,
yes, you are right.
only one
Because
entry at a time allowed.
Multiple records, yes, that's a valid question. But yes, because while performing unmerge from multiple records, right, we have to take care of these links or delinks. You know, let's say you deleted this and also you deleted this and deleted this. Which one it has to perform first?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
this one or this one? That's why confusion starts. So,
Got
yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
So can
Like
we do it
orphans.
through batch if
That's part of
suppose we
this.
want to do it?
Yes,
Let's say if you want to
so,
do it through batch, is it possible?
no, it's very tough. We can do it, but we need to do one at a time because we have to take care of all linked records properly. For example, let's say you need to perform unmerge as I said, this one and this one. Let's say you perform unmerge this. Now what will happen? This will become as what parent without a child. Then it will become a zombie. But actually it should be other way around, right? So which means child can exist, but parent can be. That first we need to go here, then go with child, whatever. So this kind of orders we can take care if you do it manually properly. But yes, in batch we can do it. We have to write some script to take care of it, where we have to take care of the sequence properly. If you take a yes, it's possible.
Okay.
Yeah. So fine then. So thanks to all guys. So we'll meet tomorrow, 8:30, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So matching
8:30.
Vishal.
Yes, Vishal. Vishal, I'll take a look at your system. So just give me half an hour, 1 hour. By 2 o'clock, I'll make it ready. Right? After that, you can access it. Sorry, Vishal. Yeah. And Ankit, yours also.
Yes,
Your
yes.
number is Ankit, your system number
162.
162.
Yeah.